than he wanted to be a barbarian, or wanted to have a wolf more than barbarian. So he's gonna go Beastmaster. Yeah, what Noted saying. You might know some things about the world, right? Like, you might know, well, elves are pretty quiet, so they probably have quiet armor. Like, you know that, but you don't know that there's... Like, my paladin in our Tyranny of Dragons campaign, he doesn't know that there is a legendary one-handed sword called the Defender that makes him have increased AC on top of defensive abilities and stuff like that. He doesn't know that exists out there, you know? And he's not... Zigguroy's not going into the world going, man, I really hope I find the Defender. But sometimes that happens, right? Like, sometimes you catch wind of a myth of this legendary weapon and you go on a hunt for it. But it's a quest in that sense. But, like... It's not like Diablo where I'm like, well, I'm gonna farm Pendleskin until the Immortal King Soul Cage drops. That's not, like, you don't do that in D&D. What does that 7 armor? Wolf with plate mail? See, you can do that shit. You can't do it at level 1. Yeah, getting a weapon with the legendary Defender proc on it. Oh, you were wondering why a bard was concerned with stealth. Yeah, he's a ranger, so he actually has decent stealth. He went strength ranger. Yeah, I want to get back to that campaign. We need to get another game going. Even if we're down a person, let's just roll. If we got 4 out of the 5, or however many it is. I got a fucking dragon-born motherfucker that dropped me in one hit that needs to get dealt with. Zigguroy started a list that day. Usually let you pick how to assign the stats to attacker, like the +1 on Defender, like you get to decide whether that's attack or AC, or like every time you swing, or more, or like how does it work? I guess I could look it up. I got it right here. Where's Defender? It's the picture. Oh, here it is. Weapon, any sword, legendary, recur. You get a +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon. The first time you attack with the sword on each of your turns, you can transfer some or all the sword's bonus to your armor class. Oh god, that's amazing. Jesus Christ, that's amazing. Holy fuck. This is what I'm talking about, Ronnie. Like, that's a really sick ability for a tank. So for my paladin in our Tyranny of Dragons campaign, he would love that sword, but he doesn't know it exists. So he can't go into town and be like, anybody have a Defender? I want to buy one. Does your pet have stealth? Yes. He has his own stealth rolls and his own stealth checks. Attack! We're being waylaid by enemies and we must defend ourselves. Shit, go, 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 go. Alright. Maybe we're lucky and they'll go away. We were sitting here for too long. Talking about D&D and shit and not playing the game. So they fucking attacked us with a Reaver. I have no love for Reavers. Fuck out of here, bro. Well, if you put your, I think he's talking about if you put your wolf in armor, your wolf is going to be very bad at being stealthy.
Forces are under attack.
I gotta rebuild. Probably have to restart this mission because we were fucking around and not paying attention. Remember, creature suffers disadvantage. Yeah, but what he was talking about was having like custom armor made. So like, if he really spent the time and effort in making a piece of like armor for his wolf, I'd make sure it didn't give him disadvantage for being armor at all. If it's plate armor, disadvantage. But we could get like leather armor on it. Thank you for following SCVGG123. So this guy uses SCVs to rush. Then he goes GG. I like it. Yeah, what Jeeker's saying is pretty good. But if you were to spend that kind of time and effort and money into doing it, I would give your wolf something that doesn't make him insanely well armored, but he'd be able to make stealth checks without disadvantage. We'd get him in like a custom fit leather outfit, but if you want to put chainmail on him or plate mail, he's gonna have disadvantage on those rolls. Yeah, the full campaign, I'm only going to be doing one full campaign playing or running at a time. And right now I'm running Tyranny of Dragons with Noted and Rebel and Frank playing and Gearcase. So I won't be running anything for a while, but on the days that we can't run with my group, I'll be running the one-shots. Yeah, you can stabilize them. Now we're at capacity with Gearcase. I mean, it's up to Noted if he really wants to DM for a 5th player, but I always found King Brandon. Thank you. I always found that 4 was kind of the sweet spot. Do I do Defiling? I do more of this. And then more Ultralisks. Yeah, it's true too. Like, it's impossible to schedule as is. That's what I'm saying. Like, let's try and keep going. If we're only down one person, I'd like to play. It's about saving throws. Google 5th Ed saving throws. Death saving throws. That whole system would apply to your wolf as it does players. Heat Slayer. Come slay the heat in Arizona, bro. If you roll a 1 on the death save throw, it dies immediately. If you roll a 20, it immediately stabilizes. Depends on how bad it is. Like, so your DM could really change it. Nah, 1's definitely one. Ask Frank Plain about it. Crit fail is KO. It's done. Hey there, Grim Knight. How you doing? We're doing good. We're plucking away at this, talking about D&D right now more than playing the game, actually. You don't really need health packs so much. Like, medicine checks... Medicine checks are kind of easy without it. Well, regardless, when we were playing Fantasy Grounds, Frank Plain rolled a crit fail and he died immediately. So I'm not gonna roll with that. Plus, that's what I remember reading from the book. Which I could remember that wrong, but... Yeah, crit. As far as if you're playing with me, trash. Thank you for following. If you're playing with me, you roll a 1 on a death save, you're dead. If you roll a 20, you're up. And also, it's... You know, it depends on how you went down. If you went down really rough, you know, it might take more or less saves. If you went down barely, or if you went down really hard, it's going to take more or less saves for you to be able to get back up. Everything in D&D and the rules and all that shit is just a guideline. Good D&D, you don't follow the rules that closely if it doesn't make sense. Not bad considering it's 4:25 a.m. for you. Damn! You're on the other side of the planet from us, Grim. I'm playing campaign right now. Zerg campaign, clearly. And, yeah, I'm just taking my time through it. I played it a lot when I was a kid. I used to love this fucking game.
Spawn more overlords.
And, we were tryhard earlier, but then we got into a huge D&D conversation and I've not been paying attention. Does the medikit instant stabilize? It does. I think it does. Get myself way into the bunker defense and sunken defenses. I haven't really bothered with the campaigns since Remastered. I love campaign mode. I love Blizzard's RTSs. They do such a good job with them. But the TDs in arcade mode are fucking great. I can't sign in this morning. I don't know what's going on with the servers, but I can't get logged in. T. Grembenj. Thank you. Yeah. I got attacked. I had a second hatchery, but I got attacked, and I'm having to rebuild now. That's actually exactly what I was getting ready to do. Let me build out this way.